Hi everyone, it's Mike here from Mike's Videos of Beavers. I'm doing something a little different today. I've had a few of the people who follow my channel send me a note and say, show us your face. Let us find out who Mike is from Mike's Videos of Beavers. So be careful what you wish for, because here I am. So what I'm planning on doing today is spending a little time introducing myself, but you come here for beavers, so I'm going to intersperse my introduction with some of my favorite short clips of beavers. So stay tuned, get to know me, and get to see some more beaver videos, which is why you come here in the first place. So let's start with a clip. And the first clip is a portly 2-year-old beaver sitting next to the pond last fall, grooming her fur. A lot of people ask me if I'm retired because I spend a lot of time by the river or the beaver ponds, but no, I'm not retired. I've worked for the federal government of Canada for the last 20 years in a very exciting job. Probably have another 5 to go. I go to work in an office for 8 hours a day. You can see I'm in an office now, but I'll just throw out that it's my lunch break at the time. I'm not filming this video on company time. I thought I better throw that in there in case my manager watches this. So yeah, I'm sitting in my office now. It doesn't really conflict much with my beaver hobby because, of course, the beavers, if you know, are semi-nocturnal, so they mostly come out for the last 90 minutes of daylight. So when I'm at work, they're sleeping, and when they're awake, I'm not at work. So it all works out good. So in any event, this is my office. Back for another beaver clip. Here's a video of one of the beavers who lives in the pond. I was very fortunate to get a close-up view as he chewed on this very large mature tree next to the Diefenbaker Center in Saskatoon, so I'll stop chatting so you can hear him chewing. A little bit more about me. I'm 57 years old. I'm married to the very beautiful and talented Dawn. She's been my wife of 22 years plus, and she's been very supportive and understanding and somewhat tolerant of the fact that I leave the house virtually every day to go take pictures and videos of beavers. Thank you, Dawn. So she's probably glad to get rid of me most of those nights, but I'm sure she misses me once in a while. And I have 4 awesome sons, ages 20 to 30. My 2 oldest are age 30 and 28, Drew and Jake, from my first marriage. And my youngest are Matt and Zach, ages 22 and 20, from my current lovely wife, Dawn. And yeah, they're all good-looking, intelligent, funny young men, just like their dad. Although I guess I'm not young, but as you can see, I'm good-looking and funny, and you'll have to take my word for the fact that I'm intelligent. But anyways, more beavers. Here's a quick video of one of this year's kits. Oh, he looks so tiny sitting next to Mom, and look at how big that little branch looks as the little kit chews on it. Here's a quick clip some of you have seen before. Just listen to him munching on these sticks. And here's a quick clip of one of the river beavers crawling over the rocks at a nice angle so you can see a bit of the city of Saskatoon and a bridge in the background there. And then he or she just turned upstream and swam away. So I know that going and watching beavers almost every night is a strange hobby. My wife and I have always really loved wildlife. We used to go for a lot of drives in the country just to see whatever types of birds or mammals might be around. When the lockdown started in the spring of 2020, I was out for a walk along the river just to give my wife a little elbow room in our little house, and I saw a beaver and I followed it, and eventually it went back to its lodge around dusk, and there were 6 other beavers swimming around, and I came back the next night with my camera to look for those beavers, and I found them, and I pretty much got hooked. After that, virtually every day I have been heading out and looking for beavers. I originally followed a family in the river, then I learned about a family in a pond on Meewasin Trail in Saskatoon, and so since then I have been religiously following those 2 beavers, trying to get footage and film that I can share online and enjoy. And I'm so glad that many of you are watching them. Here's a quick clip of a beaver grooming its fur using its hind toe. Always love those grooming clips. And here we have a beaver hopping up on a large rock with some sticks and mud to mark its territory. So in the beginning, I just shared my photos on my personal Facebook page, and I started sharing beaver photos almost every day, and some of my friends said, oh, enough with the beavers. So I created a Facebook page that's just for beavers. It's called Mike's Photos and Videos of Beavers. If you don't follow it, check it out. I post a lot of shorter video clips and photos there. Any of the long videos of beavers, you're going to find on my Facebook channel. But for shorter clips, you'll see them on my Facebook page. I also have Instagram and Twitter. I'll just put the account names on the screen here if you want to check them out. And I also post on Reddit here in Saskatoon. My username is Saskatoon Bald Guy, and I've become a bit of a joke on there because I'm post beaver content, and some of the young people who use Reddit think it's kind of hilarious that there's some guy addicted to taking beaver photos. So it's quite frequently some young person on a bike or jogging by will stop by the pond or the river and say, hey, are you Saskatoon Bald Guy? So it's kind of funny that I've become known as that, and the moniker fits, as you can see. Anyways, a few more clips and then I'll have some final words. Thanks for sticking around so far. Here's a quick close-up of a beaver chewing in the river. He's actually quite a long ways away. I was using zoom on this one. This one isn't zoomed. This was Spud, who used to always let me get really close, and she's chewing on a thistle plant. And here's one of the pond beavers chewing on a tree near the Diefenbaker Center. Well, I'm wrapping this video up here shortly. I just want to say, I really enjoy the opportunities I get to watch these beaver families in the river and in the pond. I think we have a very unique situation here in Saskatoon where these beavers live in an urban environment and are quite used to having humans nearby. They're still very wild, but they are tolerant of being filmed and photographed, and I've learned how and when I can approach them to get some good videos, and I feel very blessed to get to do that. But I also love the fact that I can share these photos and videos. I know there's a lot of people out there who love beavers like I do, and I have a small but loyal following, and I do want to say thank you to everyone who follows my channel, who looks at some of my other Instagram, Facebook. I love when people comment and communicate, so please feel free to interact with me. And quite honestly, the more viewers on this channel, the better. I earn a few dollars from YouTube revenue, and I earned enough to replace my camera when I dropped it in the river. So if you ever see anything you like that you think someone you know would like, feel free to share my videos and links. And keep tuning in. I'm hoping that I'll have the energy and endurance and access to beavers to keep doing this for a long time. So cheers. That's all I have to say. Hope now you know a little bit more about me, and I'll end this off with just a few little more beaver clips. So keep tuning in. Have a great day. Peace. Few more clips. Here's a little baby beaver kit swimming by right near where I was standing on the shore, so I got a really good look. Such a cutie. Here's one of the beavers in the river, strolling out of the river, carrying some mud right by a mother mallard with 7 ducklings. Here's one of the beavers doing their best mountain goat impersonation as it strolls down the rocks with a mouthful of yummy branches. And we'll finish things off with a close-up encounter of my favorite little beaver Spud back when she was quite a bit younger. She was grooming on shore near where I was sitting, and she must have liked the smell of my shoe because she came over and checked it out twice before continuing on her way. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed getting to know me just a little. Keep tuning in for more beaver videos. Cheers.